How's it going, everyone? So we're supposed to get our first snowstorm this week. It's probably not going to be that much, but I like to prepare for it. And I'll show you the few things I do to prepare for such a situation. I like to use a battery tender. This is a tender and maintainer. It's great for these kind of engine. You know, it has a battery on the Honda. So I just keep it maintained and charged. It says you can't overcharge it, so that's good. I actually have it. There's like terminals that go on each, the positive and negative. And I just dropped it down here. And this actually came with it, the terminal connectors, which is great to have. Especially if you have one of these, the Honda. It has a secondary puller, though. That's great to have as well, in case the battery's dead. My battery was dead when I first got it, so. Another thing to check is the tires. I know Hondas usually have tracks, but I like to check the tires. You should check both tires, but this says the max PSI on this tire, which is 20 PSI on the side, it says. Sidewall. I like to check it with one of these tire gauges. I like to keep it like 10, 12, and it is 7.5. I'm going to add some air into it. I got my Makita tire inflator. I'll check the other side as well, too. So that's one thing I like to check. Another thing I like to check is the oil level. You want to make sure it's at the correct oil level. You can see it's pretty good. I changed it at the end of the season, so it's good to go. You want to check maybe the bolts, make sure everything's tight. You don't want that loose. Another thing I did was use this. This is the first time I ever used it, the Aaron's Snow Jet, in case it's like wet, heavy snow. New England gets that a lot, so I just coat that, the chute. It has this clogging issue right here because of the stupid collar. So I coated that, and then I coated inside as well. The inside of the auger housing. But you want to make sure all the shear pins and shear bolts are in good condition. You can see just by feeling it like this, up and down, it's not loose, so that's good. You want to start it too before. Make sure the fuel is inside. I started it before this video, but the fuel is at full tank, so you know it's full. So that's just a few things I like to do prior to a winter storm. Make sure there's an ice breaker as well, in case you want to, if it gets clogged, you want to take and chip around it. But yeah, I like to store it inside anyway, so it just melts. And that's pretty much it. I'm just going to inflate these tires and get ready for winter. I'm excited. I hope we get a huge storm. I want at least a 24-inch. Then I can try it against my 1332. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you learned. Another thing, too, before I go, is the skid shoes. I adjusted it in one of the videos, but just make sure it's right height, the skid shoes. You can look at my other video to how to adjust Honda skid shoes. I use 2 quarters on each side. It has to be a level surface, though. But, alright, thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you like this video. Take care.